Tonight, the Greyhounds Sports Network is live from Boerne, Texas with Boerne High School Volleyball.
Make it clap.
The Cornerstone Warriors take on our Greyhounds. Each team is determined to protect their undefeated season. Boerne High School Volleyball on the Greyhounds Sports Network starts now.
And welcome to Greyhound Gym as we're ready for an exciting night of high school volleyball between the Greyhounds of Boerne High and the Warriors of Cornerstone Christian. Both teams getting ready to get starting lineups going, but right now, well, I guess we're going to huddle first, and we'll see what happens after that. Both teams again coming in undefeated. Boerne at 8-0, Cornerstone at 7-0. They've played some common opponents, Jourdanton and Comfort and Navarro. And of course, both teams undefeated. They've all won 3 games against those common foes. And again, we're about ready for the announcement of starting lineups. And should be a good one here tonight. And we're going to have the national anthem, so we'll throw it to a timeout here on the Greyhound Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Hi, I'll take the
I'm
Charger
gonna get the
burger.
Greyhound burger, please.
Greyhound burger,
Charger burger.
Charger burger, mushrooms, Swiss, caramelized onions.
Greyhound burger, bacon and American cheese.
Charger burger,
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger,
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Hey
Guys, you can like both of them at the same time.
We'll take 2.
What's up, boys?
That's up ball.
Let's talk about the Nationals. Pitching is still king. We got to get Mike Trout to the playoffs.
The Yankees are terribly loaded.
He wants to win that Cy Young, and he's going to win that Cy Young. Do you like pimping home runs?
I love all that stuff. Sometimes you got to let them know who hit it.
Watch FS1, GVTC, Channel 515.
And we're back to Greyhound Gym, about ready to do the starting lineups for tonight's matchup between Cornerstone and Boerne. All the messages about good sportsmanship first. Natalia Jackson for Cornerstone. Number 2 is Lauren Brasenio. 5 is Taylor Anderson. 6, Alex Seltzer. 7, Amaris Alvarez. 8 is Catherine Adair. 9 is Jazz Williams. 11, Riley Busey. Busey, pardon me. Number 13, Bree Arnelius. Nally Gonzalez is number 14, and Mike Carter is the head coach of Cornerstone. And now for the Boerne Greyhounds. Number 1 is Addison Amick. Madison Adams, pardon me, is number 3. Number 4 is Kendra Schwartz. Number 5 is McKenna Mann. Number 7 is Madison Jones. Number 8 is Riley Jones. Number 9 is Ashley Klingman. Number 10 is Jasmine Phillips. Number 12 is Taylor Adams. Number 15, Lauren Roberts, who leads the team with 85 kills on the season. Number 16 is Tana Lux. Number 18 is Bridget Brock. And 21 is Tori Adams. She is currently second on the team with 72 kills on the season. The head coach, Tisha Pettibon, for Boerne High School. Both teams now with, instead of the handshake under the net, it's the wave across the net from the 10-foot line. And it's a whole new world we're living in. I think we can all agree with that, and this is what we do in high school athletics. You saw no handshakes on Friday nights. They just wave, and that's what we're doing in volleyball as well. The starters for Boerne, Schwartz, Mann, Madison Jones, Ashley Klingman, Roberts, and Brock. Addison is the libero. For Cornerstone, Anderson, Seltzer, Alvarez, Busey, and Gonzalez, along with Adair. Alvarez goes out for the libero, which is Lauren Bersinio. And we should be close to on the way. Our officials will give the ball to the visiting team for tonight's first serve. And the first serve by Anderson. Dug out. Now the attack goes high off the ceiling. And the left-hander gets the first kill of the game, Lauren Roberts. A sub right now for Boerne. Coming in to serve is Taylor Adams. With a 1-0 lead, Boerne has the serve. Adams' jump serve is a good one, dug out. And now the touch over the net. A set and an attack by Adams. Comes back the other way. Now a free ball. Back row attack is long from Gonzalez. So it's 2-0. Boerne takes an early lead. Again, Adams jump serve. This one's softer, deeper. Dug out. And the attack by Busey was dug. Now Roberts again. And I believe Cornerstone is in the net, so it's a 3-0 lead. So Adams will get a chance for another serve. This one more toward the near corner, but it was dug. The attack is a touch. And the set to Roberts. Cross court, dug out. Cornerstone, and a tip on the attack by Busey is good for a point, as Boerne could not handle it. So we have a 3-1 score, and the serve back to Cornerstone. Busey, who got the kill, will try to serve here. Good set, and a powerful attack by Adams that gets a point for Boerne, and it's 4-1. So now with the serve is Klingman. The return hit by Busey. Now Adams gives it a try, and it's down And it is outside the pole, I believe, was the call. The official called it out on the far sideline. So that makes it 3-2. Pardon me, 4-2. That's where we're at. That serve is up. And there's a touch saying they call a touch. The down official called a touch. So it is 4-3. The serve again by Cornerstone, by Brasenio. Now Roberts' attack is blocked and then a hit back over the net, but dug out by Cornerstone, who sends it back. Set to Adams. Is too tall, but it was tipped. So we're at 5-3. Opening minutes of the first game. Back to serve is Lauren Roberts, who's had a couple of kills to her name so far. This left-handed serve is dug nicely. The set and the attack and a block. That was Madison Jones, one of those with the block. The ball still in play, though. Here comes Adams from the far side. That one looks down, and another point for Boerne. Makes it 6-3. Competitive match. Again, two undefeated teams. Boerne at 8-0, Cornerstone 7-0. They both beat everyone they've played so far this year. Here's a middle attack by Gonzalez. A little bit of a struggle by Boerne as they never get a clean handle on it, and the point goes to Cornerstone. Cornerstone's Nahalia Jackson comes in to serve for the Warriors. 6-4, Boerne up by 2. That serve is long. She comes off the bench with a service error, and it's 7-4. Boerne on top with the serve. Now goes back Tori Adams. 11 service aces on the year. She's near the team lead in that, in the top 3, I believe. There's a rocket that goes across the court, and it's 7-5. Adams comes out as she was in the back row. There's another serve. This one's down, a service ace. That's Gonzalez with the ace. 7-6. That one dug. Now the attack cross court by Schwartz. Comes back from Cornerstone. Middle attack by Schwartz is dug out. Set. Free ball that goes in between two Greyhounds, and it's a point for Cornerstone. 7-7 your score. Gonzalez with another serve. That one was going deep, but it's dug out. Now Schwartz with the attack, tipped, then dug, now set. Back row attack from Gonzalez. And now a free ball on a tip. Bunch of ball handling there. Now a set and a nice attack by Jasmine Phillips. 16 kills on the year, that's another one. Addison Amick with 21 service aces to lead the team. The libero is back. Her serve dug out. Set. Too close to the net. That'll be 4 hits on Cornerstone. Natalia Jackson, the backup setter, in for this rotation. And that set just a little too close to the net so that the attacker really didn't have much of a chance. It's 9-7. And there's an attack by Busey. It goes down for a point, and it's 9-8. So back and forth we go. Good high school volleyball on a Tuesday night in Boerne, Texas. The set to the middle. The attack by Phillips. Comes back from Cornerstone. The dig kind of puts it up at a 50-50 ball, and Cornerstone wins that one. That was Taylor Anderson that went up high and knocked it down, and we're all tied at 9-9. Alvarez to serve. The dig was kind of close to the net, so Jones went after it, tried to tip it over with her left hand, but Cornerstone knocked it down, and they have their lead at 10-9. Their first lead of the night. Again, Alvarez. Tough dig. Free ball coming over. Cornerstone sets it too close to the net again. And as the attack comes from Klingman, it's blocked back by Cornerstone, and they post an 11-9 lead. Again, Alvarez will have the serve for Cornerstone. The attack is good by Klingman, goes down, and it's 10-11. Boerne now with the serve. Madison Jones will go back, 18 service aces. She's second on the team in that category. Left-handed hitter, cross court, low line drive, brought back. Now the attack by Phillips trickles over the net, kind of rolls down it to stay away from the defenders, and ties us at 11-all. And again, Jones will get another service opportunity. This one goes deep, saved at the last minute by Cornerstone. Now the attack with a dig, now a set. Now the attack by Phillips goes cross court and out of court. And it's 11-12. 12-11, pardon me. Cornerstone goes back up by one, and back to serve is Taylor Anderson. Sophomore, one of their leading players for sure. Nice dig, nice set. Roberts kind of takes some speed off the attack. It got tipped at the line, but then goes over into some free space, and it's 12-all. A couple of subs for Boerne. Tana Lux is back in the game, and is in the game, and Tori Adams is back in the game. Lux will go to serve for the Greyhounds. The right-hander sends it cross court, dug out. Now set. The attack by Adair comes back over. Now Boerne receives this one, and a hard hit ball hit the basket support and goes down on court. It's a point for Boerne. They go up by one at 13-12. Another good serve. Two players almost run into another, and there's a bump set that just doesn't get near anyone, and the Greyhounds are on a roll. Another serve for Tana Lux. That was a good attack that time by Busey, who now goes to serve. Gonzalez is back in the game, replaces Williams. Again, it'll be Busey with the serve, another sophomore. They've got several sophomores that play lots of time. The set to Adams, and there's a kill. (15-13), the Greyhounds up by 2. Klingman to serve. Jump serve goes way too far. 15-14, it's a 1-point advantage. Knocked down the Cornerstone camera that was set up in the end zone, I believe. So Cornerstone serves, and that's Brasenio with an ace. And we're tied at 15 all, just like that, after taking a 14-12 and 15-14 lead. It's now back to 15 all. Serve, set. Adams tries to take it to the corner, but it's dug out. Now a hit back, and that's a good one by Busey as she puts it on the floor after a good set. Brasenio's serve goes into the net. So just like that, we're tied at 16 all. Roberts comes back to her turn to serve. Doug, set. The attack by Alvarez is brought back by the Greyhounds. Now a tip try by Alvarez, and at the net, Cornerstone takes possession. The set to Roberts. Nice dig, but someone's in the net. So Cornerstone in the net at 17-16. The Greyhounds up. Roberts with another serve. There's a nice attack by Gonzalez, a sophomore for Cornerstone, who ties us at 17 all with a big right hand. Served by Jackson. And the hit by Schwartz goes long. 18-17, Cornerstone with Jackson serving. They have a 1-point lead. Adams blocked, sent back on a dig. Now Anderson tries, and Boerne can't return it. That's 2 in a row. 19-17. And we have a timeout by Boerne. So Cornerstone up by 2, 19-17. We're back after this timeout on the Greyhound Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Hi, I'll take
Hi,
the
I'm
Charger
gonna get the
burger.
Greyhound burger, please.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Charger burger. Mushrooms, Swiss, caramelized onions.
Greyhound burger, bacon and American cheese.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Hey guys, you can like both of them at the same time.
We'll take 2.
It's air by Cornerstone, so it's 19-18. Boerne within 1, and Adams comes back to serve for the Greyhounds. Nice dig, nice set, nice attack. Off the block, I believe it goes out, and that'll be a Cornerstone point. 20-18. I think our official, Eric, went with his line judge call because I don't know that he saw it any better. And it really not almost impossible to see from this side. But it was a point for Cornerstone. They leave 20-18, a lead of 2. Again, Gonzalez's serve is a good one. Now the attack by Schwartz is Doug. Back at it was Busey. The Greyhounds now play. And a tip try by the setter Jones. Now Anderson sends it across. Doug out. Here's Roberts, and she mishits it. It's 21-18, a 3-point lead for Cornerstone. Gonzalez's serve. Not dug out. That's an ace. 22-18. Cornerstone up by 4 in the closing minutes. And a timeout by Boerne. We'll take that with him. 22-18. Cornerstone on top by 4. Back after this on the Greyhounds Network.
Texas isn't just big, it's wild, with all kinds of creatures. Cuddly ones, prickly ones, armored ones. All these animals need protecting, and there's one team that's always there to make sure they stay safe. Lone Star Law. Sunday at 9 on Animal Planet.
Watch Animal Planet, GVTC, Channel 552.
And the serve by Gonzalez ends up with another point for Cornerstone as the attack by Boerne goes just wide of the line. So it's now a 5-point advantage at 23-18 in game 1. Gonzalez, another serve. A bump set and a good attack by Tana Lux. Oh, pardon me, that's Bridget Brock. My bad. Looked like 16, but it was 18, so Brock gets another kill. And to serve is Amick. The attack is wide by Anderson. So Boerne comes back to 20-23. Amick serving. This one's a little short. Good defense by Cornerstone. The attack dug out. Now Brock with a nice hit, but it's Doug. A set and an attack blocked back at him, but Cornerstone keeps it alive. Now to the far side. Brock with a tip. It's Doug. A bump set, and Anderson tries to put it down. That's Doug out. Now a set for Brock again off the net and off the block. Cornerstone comes up with it. A great rally as we go back and forth. Another try, that time by Jones with a setter tip. Doesn't work. Here's Anderson to the corner, and it's just out. Just out. And that point will go to Boerne. No tip on the play. And timeout by Cornerstone. Cornerstone leads it by 2 at 23-21 into the game, into the first game. We'll be back after. Noel, do you want to just keep it here? We can keep it here for now. Talk about some things we got coming up, and otherwise we'll just talk about 2 undefeated teams that are going toe-to-toe tonight. The biggest lead by Boerne looks to be 19-17, or by Cornerstone was 23-18. Boerne's biggest lead, gosh, might have been 14-12. It's tough to tell. But this has been back and forth, toe-to-toe. They're really battling both teams. Obviously, you want to win the first game. It gives you a head up on the best 3 out of 5. Only one timeout left for Cornerstone in this one. Amix serving, trying to get Boerne back in it. Serve is dug. The set. And the attack is a tip. It's blocked. And into the net. Into the net. So it's Boerne ball. They say that I think it was Alvarez who got into the net. So it's 22-23. Amix serves again. Anderson off of a block and down. Anderson stops the bleeding but gets them right back into game point at 24-22 with the serve. Alvarez will serve for Cornerstone. Game point. Good dig by Roberts. The bump and a free ball coming over. And Cornerstone messes it up. Oh my, that was a free ball that came over, and Seltzer went up and said, I'll just knock it back. And she didn't get a good hand on it. 24-23. Boerne stays alive. Back to serve, Madison Jones. And yet another dig and then a tip. Now an attack, blocked. Brock tries to send it over. Now Anderson comes back. That was a great dig. Now the set to Roberts. Dug again by Cornerstone. A free ball up and a tip, and it's out, and that's the game. 25-23, Cornerstone wins the first one. Oh my, what a battle. So game 2 will be back after this timeout on the Greyhounds Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Texas isn't just big, it's wild, with all kinds of creatures. Cuddly ones, prickly ones, armored ones. All these animals need protecting, and there's one team that's always there to make sure they stay safe. Lone Star Law. Sunday at 9 on Animal Planet.
Watch Animal Planet, GVTC, Channel 552.
Is called the Vigor MX5 300 ZX.
Yes, Mikey, yes.
Sometimes you have to think outside the box.
I am going to be making my car up as I go along.
Doesn't get much cooler than this. I mean, seriously.
Wheeler Dealers. New episode every Wednesday at 9 on Motor Trend. Or stream every episode ad-free on the app.
At QVC, we know shopping because we're shoppers too.
We know sometimes you want to treat others. And sometimes you just want to treat yourself.
We know it's the little things that make a house a home.
And we know what it's like to budget. It's why we started Easy Pay, so you can enjoy what you want now and pay over time with 0% interest.
We created QVC for shoppers like us. And like you. QVC, by shoppers, for shoppers.
Well, it doesn't get a whole lot closer than that. 25-23, Cornerstone, who trailed much of the match till about the 15-point mark. Then they took a lead and stretched it out to 23-18. Boerne tried to come back, got back within 24-23. and could not finish it out. So 25-23, Cornerstone Christian wins game 1. Should be ready for game 2 here momentarily. The Greyhounds again 8-0 on the season. Cornerstone 7-0 on the season. Lineup checks by the officials now. I think both teams are ready to go. There's the libero sub, Bricinio. And Boerne will get the first serve. And it'll be Madison Jones. A return by Cornerstone. The attack by Brock. Back row by Gonzalez. Brock with a free ball. That one goes long, and Boerne takes a 1-0 lead. Similar to the first game when they took the first 3 points before being stopped. By the way, Lauren Bricinio, the libero, has probably about 50 digs already, and we're just in the opening parts of game 2. She has dug almost everything. Here's Roberts, the left hand, not strong, kind of weak off the arm, but she kind of slowed it down. Now the attack is not any good by Busey as it goes into the net, and it's a 2-0 Boerne lead. Coach Tisha Pettibone trying to cheer her team on. Jones with another serve. Bricinio digs it. The attack by Busey. Boerne finally tracks it down. Cornerstone rallies to keep it alive. The attack from Brock. Now Gonzalez just hammers it back, and Boerne can't handle it. 2-1. Boerne by a single digit here in the opening minutes of game 2. Busey will serve. Middle attack. And that's a kill for Ashley Klingman. Should put it down to make it a 3-1 score. And back to serve is Taylor Adams. Comes in to serve. Dug by Bricinio. Set to Gonzalez. Blocked by Roberts, but out of play. It's now 3-2. Alvarez comes back in for Cornerstone. Bricinio's serve is a good one. Sent back on the dig. Now Gonzalez with an attack. Adams comes back, sends it deep, dug out. Anderson sets. Alvarez hits. Roberts brings it back. Both teams just playing some volleyball, and there's two players not communicating, and it cost Boerne the point. It'll be 3-3. Both Adams, Taylor, and Torrey end up running into each other. Bricinio's serve. Adams with the kill. Torrey Adams, the sophomore, puts Boerne back up by 1 at 4-3, and going back to serve will be Klingman. Right-hander goes cross court, drug out, a tip, That was Anderson tried to tip it, but they'll call her for a lift, and it's 5-3. Boerne on top by 2. Jump serve. Oh, a mishandle. So a service ace for Klingman. And she'll get to serve at 6-3. And serves it promptly into the net. Jackson back in for Cornerstone. And she will serve at 6-4 in favor of Boerne. Roberts with the attack off the block and out. And that's a point for Boerne, 7-4. Roberts will go back to serve for the Greyhounds, who led throughout the early moments of game 1, only to lose at the end, 25-23. They're going to try to do this one a little bit longer with that score lead. And the set and the bump. Now Adams with an attack. It's blocked, dug out. Adams with the attack. Now Schwartz gives it a try. Anderson back for Boerne, and she finds the right spot to tip it to. And it's 7-5, a 2-point lead for Boerne. With the Cornerstone to serve. And Gonzalez is taken out of the back row, and in comes Jazz Williams to serve. The defensive specialist, a senior, one of only 2 seniors on this roster. Tori Adams, kind of a free ball on the attack. Here's Anderson, goes cross court, and that's out. Oh. Well, they call it in, so we won't argue with that one. 7-6. A 1-point lead for Boerne. Cornerstone trying to tie it here with the serve. Again, Williams. That one mishandled off the dig. Now a free ball by Schwartz. Brasenio digs it. Anderson to hit it. Off of a block. The dig doesn't work, and it's 7-all. Still in the early moments of game 2. Cornerstone up 1-0. And the block by Anderson gives Boerne another point as they've rolled off a couple in a row. Jazz Williams has Cornerstone up 8-7. Another serve. Tori Adams cross court. Salvaged by Jackson. Now hit back. Busey. And this time the left-hander, Madison Jones, gets the kill and ties us at 8-all. Tori Adams, the sophomore outside hitter. Big right-handed serve gets dug. Now Anderson comes back cross court and gets it to go again. Almost a miss hit, but it stays in. I know she was aiming cross court, but that one even more towards the net side of the corner. As Adams will get a break for Boerne. Some play at the net. Cornerstone manages it. And with her left hand, that was Busey. Madison Jones sends it back. This time Busey can't get it over the top of the net. We're tied at 9-all. As we said in the first game, a lot of back and forth. This one much of the same. 2 very good teams going toe-to-toe. Serve is dug out by Jackson. Now here's Busey. Dug out by Amick. Now the attack by Phillips was blocked. Anderson sends it long, and that's an error. And Boerne grabs the lead at 10-9. Amick will serve for Boerne. Again, tried to get it short. This time Williams goes up and gets it. This attack by Anderson, another faulty one, makes it an 11-9 score. Boerne up by 2 on a couple of hitting errors by Cornerstone. Amick, this time a line drive, gets Williams to dive for it. Now back is Busey. Didn't ever go over the net. So it's 12-9. Boerne on a bit of a roll. Amick again with the serve. Both teams kind of touching it back and forth. That one set wide. Boerne comes back row attack by Roberts, dug out by Jackson. Now Anderson hits it into the net. I'm not so sure they don't need a timeout, and they get one. 13-9, Boerne back up by 4. We're back after this. And there you see the mistake, and we're back after this on the Greyhounds Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
After 5 consecutive points by Boerne, head coach Mike Carter of Cornerstone Christian decided to call a timeout. Addison Amick, the senior, the libero, with a team-high 121 digs this season and 21 service aces to lead the team, will serve again. Dug by Williams, set by Anderson, back row attack. It wasn't a back row attack, but an attack comes back now from Boerne. This time, another hitting error makes it a 14-9 scare. 5-point lead for Boerne. They were down by 1 at 9-8. Came back, tied it, and now run off some points. Anderson tries to flip it over. Now from the left side, the attack by Phillips is blocked. So back at it is Mann. That one's long by Busey. That was McKenna Mann who sent it over to make it a 15-9 lead. As one of the poles on the net had come loose. So Amick will serve again, 15-9. That one off the chest of Busey. Anderson will get it over. Back and forth. Busey sends it. Back row for Roberts. That's too long. So a hitting error on Roberts gives the ball, the serve, I should say, back to Cornerstone. 15-10. Boerne on top by 5. Catherine Adair back in for Cornerstone. Taylor Anderson, part of that great sophomore class, gives the serve. Robert digs it. Set by Jones. Attack gets dug. Now a free ball at the net. Went back to Boerne. And the attack off the strip, I think. Oh, they'll say it was blocked. They'll say it was blocked. Here you see a replay. Not know how much of a block and how much net that was, but the point goes to Boerne. Madison Jones serves it. Mishandled but saved. Now a free ball comes over. The set to Roberts, blocked out of bounds. That's a point for Boerne. 17-10, they lead by 7. Their biggest lead of the night in either game, or by any team, either team. Jones again. The setter serves an ace. That's her 19th of the year, and it's 18-10. Boerne up by 8. Cornerstone's rotation without Gonzalez on the floor has been in the place since this started, and that time Jones leaves it a little bit short. Tried to get cute and dump it over the net, but no luck that time. And here comes Gonzalez back for Boerne. Some moisture on the floor, so they'll get a towel and wipe it up. Gonzalez, their biggest hitter, again a sophomore like Anderson, and Busey, and Alvarez, all of them sophomores. It'll be Busey with the serve. Jones with the set, Roberts with the hit, and it's down. 19-11. The kill by Roberts is a good one. Gives her another one. Some subs now for Boerne. Tori Adams comes back in for the front row. Tana Lux comes in to serve, and another timeout from Cornerstone. It's 19-11. Boerne trying to pull out game 2. We're back after this on the Greyhounds Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Hi, I'll take the
I'm
Charger
gonna get the
burger.
Greyhound burger, please.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Charger burger. Mushrooms, Swiss, caramelized onions.
Greyhound burger. Bacon and American cheese.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Hey guys, you can like both of them at the same time.
We'll take 2.
And as we come back, the serve of Tana Lux goes into the net, so it's 19-12, and Cornerstone gets the serve down by 7. Cornerstone won the first one, 25-23. Here's Brasenio's serve. Tori Adams with a nice hit off the block. Dug out. Alvarez sends it across. Now Tori Adams again, cross court and too far. So a point to Cornerstone makes it 19-13. Still a 6-point advantage. Boerne needs a stop right here. Needs a side out. Brasenio with another serve. Dug by Adams. Set to Klingman, but it's blocked back. Couple of different Warriors had that one, 19-14. The advantage is now only 5. That serve was probably going out, and Tori Adams went after it. Service ace makes it 19-15. Roberts. Her hit goes wide, 19-16. The deficit for Cornerstone now down to 3. They've fought their way all back from 19-12. 19-11, pardon me. An 8-point advantage is now just 3. Good dig. Now Tori Adams off the block. Dug out by Tori Adams, sends it across, but that's dug easily. Here's Alvarez. Cross court confusion, and there's a point. Makes it 19-17. Timeout Boerne. The Greyhounds still lead by 2, and they're down in games by 1-0. We'll keep this one here. As Tisha Pettibon really losing some patience with her team's inability to communicate. A couple of defensive mistakes by lack of communication have, at least in that one, cost them a big point at 19-17. Boerne still up by 2. Cornerstone still with the serve, but they've rolled off 6 straight points to make it a 2-point game. Roberts and Adams, the 2 primary kill agents for the Greyhounds tonight. Schwartz is also trying to find a rhythm. Brasenio, another serve. Dug out by Klingman. Roberts attacks. That was Alvarez off the net. Now Tori Adams sends it cross court. Saved by Brasenio. Set by Anderson, right side. The attack won't go, so now they come back left. Alvarez. And it's dug over the net, and Cornerstone buries it at the net. And what was a quick turn and run for Boerne to go from 9-9 all the way to 19-12. 19-11 has found Cornerstone come back with 8 straight. Tori Adams will get the attack through the block. Alvarez sends it back. Dug nicely. Jones, nice set. Throw down by Klingman. Gets the point back to Boerne and stops the bleeding. 20-18. It's a 2-point advantage. Stops the run by Boerne. 8 straight. Now the serve. Back from the middle. Gonzalez tried the attack. And looked like the ball was touched by Cornerstone, but they'll say 4 hits, gives it to Cornerstone. 20-19, Boerne by 1. Williams. And Boerne can't handle it. We're all tied at 20. Again, communication, the issue right now for Boerne is they're having a little trouble with everybody figuring out what everybody's going to do. Little confusion. 20 all. Service ace makes it 21-20. Cornerstone has come all the way back and taken the lead after being down 19-11. They lead at 21-20. Jackson will serve again. That's Schwartz, dug out. Jones to Roberts. She mishit it, and it goes out. (22-20). It's a 2-point lead. As from 19-11, Cornerstone now leads 22-20. And there's a service error to give Boerne some life. 22-21. Boerne now with the serve, down by a point. Lauren Roberts, another one of the massive amount of quality sophomores in this game. The left-hander serve is dug up by Brasenio. Now the attack by Gonzalez is blocked out of play. Point to Cornerstone, 23-21. They lead by 2. They won game 1 by 2 at 25-23. Boerne desperately needs a side out. Roberts, Adams, free ball. There's the tip by Anderson, goes down. 24-21. Timeout, Boerne. We'll keep it here again since we're at game point for the second game in a row. Cornerstone gets to game point first. 24-21 your score. Again, Boerne led this one 19-11. All the way back came Cornerstone, and they now lead it 24-21. So whatever that is, 13-2, that's a massive run. So game point, it'll be Gonzalez serving for the game. And it goes wide, and life is breathed in to Boerne. 22-24, still game point. Brock comes back in. Tori Adams, the sophomore, will serve. Looked like it was going long, but saved. Cornerstone. Brock gets it over. Now it's a free ball at the net. Gonzalez from the back row wins the game for Cornerstone. 25-22. Cornerstone goes up by 2-0. We'll have game 3 for you after this timeout on the Greyhounds Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Hi, I'll take
Hi,
the
I'm
Charger
gonna get the
burger.
Greyhound burger, please.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Charger burger. Mushrooms, Swiss, caramelized onions.
Greyhound burger, bacon and American cheese.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Greyhound burger.
Charger burger.
Hey guys, you can like both of them at the same time.
We'll take 2.
And we're back at Greyhound Gym. That's Lauren Roberts you see right now on the year. Came into the game with a team high 85 kills, as well as 10 service aces and 44 digs. Quality all-around player. Just a sophomore, as is Tori Adams, as is Jasmine Phillips, as is setter Madison Jones. Quite a group of sophomores for Boerne High School, while the best players for Cornerstone are sophomores with Gonzalez, Busey, Alvarez, and Anderson. So both teams really, really dominated by sophomore play. At least the core of their better players are sophomores. And that's the way we are. 2-0. Cornerstone goes up and leads this one by a 2-0 lead. Boerne back on the floor already. Still some time on the clock during the timeout between quarters as Mike Carter continues to talk to his unit. Both teams came in undefeated. Cornerstone was 7-0. Boerne was 8-0. Boerne's most recent wins over Pleasanton and Cuero. Cornerstone's most recent wins over Luling and Comfort. So it's game 3. For Boerne, it's win or be done on this one. Play 3 out of 5. Boerne would have to win the next 3 games in a row to pull this one out. Again, Don Robertson, one of our officials, with Eric Burris, trying to make sure all the players are in the right spot. And I think we're going to be underway here in a moment. Busey will serve for Cornerstone to start us off. In both matches, Boerne has scored early and gotten the lead. Both times Cornerstone has closed out stronger and won the match, or won the games, I should say, trying to win the match. Nice dig, outside hit to Roberts. The left-hander gets over the net, and for the 3rd game in a row, Boerne has taken a 1-0 lead. Taylor Adams, the junior backup setter, will serve for the Greyhounds. Dug by Brasenio again. Here's Gonzalez with the attack on the right hand. Now Roberts comes with the left hand. Good defense again by Cornerstone. Gonzalez off the block, tip, and gets the point. So for the first time tonight, we're tied at 1-1. First sub of the match, of this game, I should say. Alvarez comes in for Cornerstone. Brasenio goes to serve. Nice line drive just over the top of the net. Tori Adams. That one was blocked and tipped out. So a point back to Boerne. They take a 2-1 lead. And Ashley Klingman will serve for the Greyhounds. The jump serve. Dug by Brasenio. Set by Anderson. Attacked by Alvarez. And now back over with the dig. Put down by Gonzalez. We're tied at 2-2. Williams comes in for Cornerstone, and she'll serve in place of Adair. Jazz Williams, defensive specialist, a senior. Nice serve. Tried to bury it in the near corner. Boerne gets it back over the net, but not without some struggle. And Gonzalez serves it off the block of Adams, and it's 3-2. Cornerstone again with a serve by Williams. The obvious point through 2 games is Cornerstone's defense has been remarkable. And I think what Boerne has lacked tonight is as Schwartz sends it over. Now from the back row, Busey. And into the net is Cornerstone. So we're tied at 3-all. But then again, the observations from the first 2 games, the defense of Cornerstone has just been remarkable, the amount of balls they've dug, while Boerne has struggled defensively at times and given up points doing so. Cross court, Gonzalez, bang. 4-3. She's good, just a sophomore. That one went down in a hurry off her big right hand. Now she serves. Gonzalez. Middle set. That's Schwartz. Back across from Cornerstone. Tori Adams saved the ball. Might have been going out of bounds. It's 5-3. Cornerstone on top. And the tip comes back, and a point for Boerne. 5-4, they're down by 1. A little bit of defense by Boerne now makes up for that. And sends Tori Adams back to serve. Dug by Williams. Hit by Gonzalez. Dug by Adams. Roberts with the attack. Dug by Williams. Now the attack by Busey gets blocked back, and they can't salvage it. So it's 5-all. Early moments of the third game. And a service error makes it 6-5. Cornerstone on top. Fresh ball as they do sanitize the ball after every whistle. A new ball is sent out and the old ball is sanitized. This serve dug late. And now a free ball by Jones. Now Busey gets a attack off of a block. And it's 7-5, Cornerstone on top. Alvarez, another one of their sophomores, will serve it. They attack that time, a good one from Boerne. And just like that, they're back within a point at 7-6. Coach Bedamon out there coaching her subs as they come off the floor. Some good instruction. It'll be Amick Addison with the serve. Dug by Williams. Attacked by Busey. Saved. I'm not sure it wasn't going out. And then two Greyhounds run into one another again. 8-6. Cornerstone on top. Williams goes out. Adair goes in. Anderson to serve for the Warriors. Good block at the net by Cornerstone. This time, though, Phillips comes back and gets the kill. 8-7. Boerne pulls to within one. This is Madison Jones with her left-hand serve. Dug by Busey. Back row attack, Gonzalez off the top of the net. And there's a good hit by Phillips for a kill. And right now we're tied at 8-all. 2-2, 3-3, now 8-8. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 8-8. The fourth tie of this game. Again, we're tied at 8. Jones with the serve. Again to Busey. Now Busey. Now Busey tips it. Jones sets to Roberts. She tips it over. Anderson just taps it over for a kill. And it's 9-8. Cornerstone goes back up by a point. And Busey will serve for Cornerstone. Roberts, hard left hand, in for a point. We're tied at 9-all. It'll be Taylor Adams with the serve for Boerne. We're tied at 9-all. Dug by Brasinio. And Gonzalez gets a kill on a ball that should have been probably dug up. 10-9. Back up by a point. Brasinio to serve for Cornerstone. She had the string of, 8 or 9 in game 2. Adams had a nice hit. Blocked. Alvarez gets it over. Now a set for Roberts. And it's 11-9. Cornerstone up by a pair. Brasenio will serve with a 2-point lead. Adams at the net, blocked. They'll say a lift called on Boerne. Makes it 12-9. Cornerstone on top. Warriors now trying to make this one a sweep. 12-9, the serve goes long. It's 12-10. Service error. Schwartz back in for Boerne. Back to serve is Klingman. And there's a service ace that cannot be handled by Busey. Klingman again. The deficit now 1 at 12-11, and she serves it into the net. And it's a 2-point lead for Cornerstone at 13-11. Jazz Williams back in the game, and she's back to serve again. Up by 2, 13-11, Cornerstone. And a service ace as Boerne doesn't receive it well. Cornerstone has beaten Bandera, Navarro, Davenport twice, Jourdanton, Luling, and Comfort this season. Looking for their 8th win of the season. Boerne 8-0 coming into the match. A pair of undefeated teams coming in here. And the games have been remarkably well hard played as Boerne's Roberts puts one right off of a Cornerstone player. Watch this one with the left hand. Boom. And that's Brasenio, who has about 100 digs tonight. Couldn't get that one. Roberts with the serve. Set by Anderson to Gonzalez. Over the net and down. 15-12. It's a 3-point advantage for Cornerstone. Now with the serve is Gonzalez. Nayla Gonzalez. Returned by Boerne. Gonzalez at the net. Boerne actually wins that cost at the net. Makes it a 13. And there is a serve by Torrey that gets a point because it crawled over the net. And then she hits it into the net this time. 16-14, a 2-point lead for Cornerstone. Ornelas in for Cornerstone for the front row. Adair into serve. There's a good smack by Schwartz. Kenda Schwartz had 62 kills coming in. Good for third on the team. Gets one there. Pulls the Greyhounds back within one at 16-15. And Addison Amick will serve. Double hit called. So we're tied at 16 all. 16 all. Amick. Serves it into the net. So much for a tie game. Cornerstone comes back and makes it 17-16 with the side out. Williams goes out. Adair comes back in. Anderson goes to serve. Boerne returns it. Back row for Roberts. And Adair can't hit it over the net, so we're 17 all. Jones with the left-handed serve. Busey hits it off the blockers and then comes down awkwardly. Might have twisted her ankle or her knee. She is having trouble standing up. But a point goes to Cornerstone, 18-17. Got a trainer from, I think, but she doesn't need it. So, after a brief stop in the play, I'm not real sure why that went on for so long, but she's going to be fine. Riley Busey, she'll serve here after getting a kill to make it 18-17 Cornerstone. Jones to Roberts, blocked out of bounds. We're tied at 18 all. Couple of subs, including Tori Adams and Taylor Adams. Tori to the front line, Taylor to serve. The right-handed junior gets it over, but managing to scramble to return it. Cornerstone gets the point. Goodness. Oh my. You know it's not going your way when something like that happens. They were scrambling just to get a return, and as it comes over on basically a free ball, Boerne's not ready to receive it, and it goes down to the floor. 19-18, Cornerstone up by 1. Brasenio. Set by Jones, didn't give a line to anyone. And into the net was Roberts. 20-18. Cornerstone now leads by 2. There's timeout on the floor. You're on the Greyhound Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
Brasenio will serve, hits the net. Nice save by Jones. Roberts pops it up. Somebody's got to hit it over, and finally does Amick. Now Cornerstone. Gonzalez to attack. Nice partial block and a bump, and they can't control it again. It's 21-18. Another defensive mistake by the Greyhounds. just overall team defense, really a reason that they haven't won a game or two or both or all of them or have the lead now. Just team defense. Roberts attacks, dug out by Busey. Now Gonzalez sends it to the back wall. 21-19. It's a 2-point lead for Cornerstone. Schwartz comes back in to play the front line. And that's Klingman to serve. Dug by Busey. Hit by Gonzalez. She doesn't get it over the net. We've got a close game again. 21-20. Boerne serving to tie right here. Down by 1. Down 2 games to none is Boerne. Brasenio digs it. Now Gonzalez in the attack. Dug out by Tori Adams. Now Roberts with the left hand. Sends it off the block. Doug. Anderson sets it. That's a dare. Now Schwartz comes in and puts one down, and we're tied at 21 all. 21 all, down at 21-18. Good serve, and then a return. But, boy, Cornerstone's good defensively. For Roberts, dug out. Gonzalez sends it over on a free ball. Now Tori Adams tries to tip it to the back line. Dug out. Now here's Gonzalez. Should have let it go. It was going out, but it's a point for Cornerstone. 22-21. They're up by 1. And Jazz Williams will serve. She's been out a couple of times to put some service runs on for Cornerstone. She's on the line, toes it up, 22-21 Cornerstone. Jones to Adams in the middle. Someone in Cornerstone was in the net, so we're tied at 22 all. So now Boerne has some life. Tied at 22 with the serve. It's Lauren Roberts with the serve. Good serve, drugged by Brasenio. Alvarez gets a tip and a kill. 23-22. Off the block, the ball hits in the mid-range. Cornerstone with the serve. Up by 1, 23-22. Schwartz. Nice dig by Brasenio. Anderson tries a touch, but they can't. And we're tied at 23 all. Second time in a row. Third time in a row. Boerne has tied the score at 21, now 22, now 23. And it'll be Tori Adams that'll serve. Cornerstone leads this one 2-0. Tied at 23 all in game 3. The sophomore. Dug by Gonzalez. Set by Brasenio. Busey sends it across. Jones. And that one's blocked back and down. That's another point for Cornerstone, and it's game point at 24-23. They've won the first 2 games at 25-23 and 25-22. This one is 24-23 and a timeout for Boerne. We'll keep it here. We're on the Greyhound Network tonight. We've been able to bring you some volleyball and some football games, as well as Canyon Lake volleyball and football so far. Soon Smithson Valley will come up. The big schools will start playing in another week, I believe. And then we'll have all 3 schools on the air. Boerne down by a point. A game point for Cornerstone. They lead it 2-0. This is actually match point if they can get it. They won the first 2 games. Now lead by a point in game 3 at 24-23. And again, Alvarez is the server. Now here we go. Alvarez with the serve. Nice dig. Nice set. Attack. Oh, nice dig by Alvarez, who served it. Gonzalez. Dug by Amick. Roberts will send it across on a free ball. Now the set for Gonzalez. Off the basketball support, across, and down for Boerne. Oh my, Jasmine Phillips gets the point and ties us at 24 all. So much for the game point. Klingman comes back. Amick will serve. Some confusion of who's supposed to serve, though. I see it now on Coach Pettibon and our down official, Dawn Roberson. Oh, the light. That didn't hit the basket support. That hit one of the lights. And the ring around it, the ring looks like it's hanging by a thread. Probably need to get some basketball players out here. I'm kind of in agreement with some folks here. Let's just let it play. They've hit it twice with a ball. I'm not real sure they're going to be able to knock it down, because I'm sure whatever it's holding, whatever is still on it. Looks like one of the basketball players is going to try a shot at it. And there it comes down. He did it. Wow. Highlight of the night for Boerne High School was the light cover comes down. Wow. We might even have a replay of that. I'm not sure, but we might have a replay of that coming up later on. There you go. 24 all. Boerne serving to stay alive. Dig by Gonzalez. Anderson sends it over. And Boerne mishandles it out of play. 25-24. Cornerstone by a point, now serving for the match. Game point, match point for the Warriors. Anderson sends it over. Dug by Roberts. Phillips sends it over. Back row, Gonzalez. Point game. Cornerstone wins it. 26-24. A quick sweep of Boerne. The Greyhounds fall to 8-1 on the season. Cornerstone Christian improves to 8-0 on the season with another public school win on their docket. So for Bo Wick and all JJ and everybody else on cameras tonight, this is Tony Brubaker saying good night and God bless. We'll join you again next time on the Greyhound Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the Greyhound Sports Network is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.